So finally, the SEC is going after a real bad guy. Too bad they couldn't target him before he made the $40 billion debacle that was UST. We're going to talk about the new updates happening with Kwon. Also, what the heck is CZ doing with 400 million dollars worth of user funds? That's what we're going to talk about in today's video. Yes, it's fun. Is it real? Is it not real? That's what we're going to be discussing in the comments. You guys love to tell me all about that. If you guys enjoy these updates, please hit the like button, hit subscribe. If you want to know what we're doing with our cryptocurrencies and why, you got to check out the CT Club. A link for it is down in the description. Bitcoin went to $25,000 a few days ago. Yesterday, actually. Feels like forever ago because it's already back down to 23. But in the meantime, there's so many different altcoins that have been popping off in this relative accumulation phase for Bitcoin. If you want to know which ones we are getting profits in, again, you got to check out that CT Club. We've been killing it, if you don't mind me saying that. Anyway, so first off, we have to talk what's happening with Kwon, who, by the way, has been on the run for many months now. He's, I believe, been issued an Interpol's red notice. So basically, law enforcement agencies around the world, if they're aware of where he is, they have the approval to go ahead and arrest him. He's been supposedly in Dubai. He's been supposedly in Serbia, a lot of different places, yet to be arrested. But now the SEC is investigating him, and they're actually coming out with some proof of fraud. He's definitely a fraudster. When UST depegged in May, remember when that happened? And then do you remember when Kwon came on and said, man, it recovered. It recovered from that peg because of the algorithm, the magical algorithm of UST saved it from the death spiral. But what actually happened is that Kwon went ahead and he called up one of his deep-pocketed friends and said, can you please buy a whole bunch of UST so that buy pressure would put it back up to $1? Now, there is allegations, or this is not fact, this is speculation at its finest, but Jump Capital, good friends of Kwon. So some people think they were the ones who were that heavy buyer, and it wasn't actually the algorithm. And so this front that Kwon was saying, oh, our algorithm was great. It was decentralization at its finest instead of these decisions made by human beings. Is what Kwon was saying, when it was the complete polar opposite. Anyone who's claiming to be the savior of crypto, they are the polar opposite of anything we should be interested in cryptocurrencies, by the way. So when is Kwon going to be arrested? That'll be a great day. I would love to do a news story on that. Moving on, actually, now about CBDCs. Japan and China, actually Japan and Hong Kong, China via Hong Kong, are launching their CBDCs in the next several weeks. Actually, Japan, I think it's in April of 2023, so pretty soon. And so you got to keep on the eye out for that. In China, actually, so far, they have spent $83 million worth of free handouts, airdrops, if you may, trying to inspire people to use these CBDCs. And they're just, like, let's see how many people we can track on these payments right now with these CBDCs. Let's see how good we can be invading people's privacy and controlling what they can pay. So CBDCs are rolling out. The lockdown on stablecoins are never ending because of what the sentence I just said before. CBDCs are coming out. And also, Nouriel Roubini is coming out and saying, I'm also on the same bandwagon of Charlie Munger, saying whoever is into crypto is an idiot. And he's also saying that CBDCs can rival the infrastructure of the fiat banking system of the US dollar. So maybe that's what these other countries are positioning themselves to be, the first ones to roll out their CBDC to compete with the US dollar in terms of global trade. The CBDC coming out of China and Hong Kong are not claiming to be international trading level, like M0 money supply actually, so just at like the retail level. But if that goes according to plan, of course, they're going to be ramping that up and taking that good idea as internationally as possible. So keep an eye out for that. Toby, you have any words to say on CBDCs?
They suck. They're horrible.
Yes, they're horrible. Beware. Buy Bitcoin instead. Thank us later. Also, what we have to talk about today is some rumblings of what's happening with CZ and Binance.us and different companies that may or may not be totally controlled by CZ. So what's happening is there's been deposits taken from Silvergate and deposited into Merit Peak, which is an incorporated entity controlled by CZ Binance. They're trying to say it was like their trading desk, kind of. So here's some speculation for you. What is CZ doing with this $400 million? And how much, is he doing his own trades? Is he doing his own wash trading on his own exchange? There's been allegations that Binance.us is just a front for CZ to appease regulators in the US as we are so regulatory friendly. We're going to have a Binance.us and be super regulatory friendly. That's the position that they're taking now. And as we're learning with Circle and Paxos and Kraken, that, my friend, is an uphill battle that may never end. So what is happening with these deposits? There's, just a lot of allegations coming out, but they are being investigated by the Department of Justice in the U.S. for, possibly money laundering. Is this a part of it? Is CZ trying to, manipulate prices in crypto like he's been accused of for years? We don't know, but the Department of Justice is investigating them, and much like all the Chapter 11 bankruptcies that have been filed from all these centralized platforms in the past year, we're going to learn a lot of actually what they can of what's happening. So keep your eye out for Binance. Never forget it's a centralized exchange, not a wallet provider. Get your coins off of them. Once you are done doing your trades and into a wallet that you control, you'll be all the better for it. Hit like and subscribe. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.